Hi everyone. Today we're going to be going over area and circles, right? So a little bit ago we did circumference and circles, and now we'll do area. And we'll just go over some definitions and equations, and then we'll try some practice exercises. So area equals amount of 2D space taken up, right? So that's sort of straightforward. We sort of have a general idea of what area means when we talk about it. Then a circle, right? You also know what it looks like, but the general definition, right, is all the points in a plane equidistant from a point. So all the points in the 2D surface, the same distance from a point. So a sphere is all points in space, three-dimensional space. Then we have radius is the distance from center point to circle. Diameter is distance from one point to another, and it crosses the center. So it's two radii, right? It's considered a chord that crosses the center, right? Other chords are just any two points in a circle connected by a line. Pi equals the ratio of circumference to diameter. So 3.14, and it goes on. And then the formula for area is pi r squared. So you square the radius and multiply by pi. And just a refresher, right? Circumference is 2 pi r. Okay. So then we'll start with this question. A circle has a radius of 25 inches. What is its area? A circle has a diameter of 12 inches. What is its area? And a circle has a circumference of 60 pi. What is its area? So these are just warm-up questions using the equation, right? So we have pi r squared equals, we plug in 25 for r, so we get 25 squared times pi, and 25 squared, it's a great one to memorize, it's 625 pi. Okay. Circle has diameter 12 inches, what's its area? So first we divide diameter by 2 to get the radius. So that equals 6, and then we plug into the equation pi r squared equals 6 squared pi equals 36 pi, right? Great. And then the last one, a circle has a circumference of 60 pi. What is its area? So we have circumference. So we plug that into the circumference formula, which is 2 pi r equals 60 pi. And then we're going to divide by 2 pi, divide by 2 pi. So r equals 30, which means in the formula pi r squared equals 30 squared times pi, which equals 900 pi. Great. So these are just good warm-up questions. We're going to do some challenge questions now, and you can let me know how they go. So circle A has a radius of r. Circle B has a radius of 3r. What is the ratio of the area of circle A to the area of circle B? So we don't actually know the radius, but that's okay. We can use the general formulas. So we'll call the first one A, right? Because it's just circle A. So A equals pi r squared, and r is just r here, so it's pi r squared. And then B equals pi, instead of r, we're going to do 3r squared. And then that's going to get us, we have to square both parts, right? So we're going to get 9r squared pi. So then the ratio of area of circle A to area of circle B is just going to be pi r squared over 9r squared pi, right? Ratio is just about dividing with fractions. So we cancel those out. They cancel out, so we're going to get 1 over 9. So 1/9. Make that one neither there. So then we have A to B equals 1 to 9. And in general, To go from ratio of lengths to ratio of areas, you square the ratio of lengths. So the ratio of lengths, right, was 1 to 3. And then you squared both parts to get 1 to 9. Okay. And that will work with any shape. Okay. So now we'll go to the next question. A dartboard has 4 concentric circles. The smallest circle has a radius of 1 inch, and each subsequent circle has a radius 1 inch greater than the previous circle. If a dart is thrown at random and lands on the board, what is the probability that it lands on the outermost ring? So the fact that it lands on the board tells us we just care about the area of the board, right? It's not like we have to worry about the probability of where it lands on the wall. And there's 4 circles. The first one is 1 inch, right? So it's like this. It's 1. And then the next one is here. So we're going to extend it out another inch. The next one is here. Another inch. And then the last one, right? Here again, in your drawing, it doesn't have to be perfect circles. You just need to have a general idea. Another inch. And then we're looking for this one, right? The outside ring. So the way you can do that is find the area of the big circle and subtract from it the area of the 3 smaller circles. So area of big circle, big, equals, it's 4, right? 4, 1. So it's going to be 4 squared pi, get to 16 pi. And like the last one, we just leave it as pi. Normally, you don't need to multiply that out. And then the other 3 inside, right? Inside is going to be 3 squared pi. So that gets you 9 pi. So then the area of the big one, right? The ring equals 16 pi minus 9 pi. Okay, and that gets you 7 pi. So with 7 pi, then we want to find the probability. So that would be 7 pi over the whole thing, which is 16 pi, which we'll do here. And the nice thing here, right, is the pi's cancel. That's why you didn't have to multiply the pi's. They often do that when you're comparing. And often when you have answer choices, the answers are in pi. So we're going to get 7/16. And that would be our probability. And that's a little bit less than half, right? Okay. And then we'll try one more challenge and we'll leave it at that. Okay. And then here's the last one for the day. We'll probably do more circle questions in the future, and you can subscribe to follow those or to do past ones. There's a lot of geometry work we've done so far. So here's this one. A circle has an area of n square units. The same circle has a circumference of m units. N is 12m. What is m? Okay, so area, right, equals n, and the formula is pi r squared. Circumference equals m, and the formula there is 2 pi r. Right, it's just helpful to write down all the information we have. N equals 12m. So then we can say pi r squared. Now we can plug in pi r squared for n, 2 pi r for m, right? So that's going to be pi r squared equals 12 times 2 pi r, right? We can multiply the 12 and the 2, so we're going to get pi r squared equals 24 pi r. Then we can cancel out the pi's, so we get r squared equals 24r. Divide by r on both sides. R equals 24, okay? And then, so if r equals 24, what is m? So m equals 2 pi times 24. And that's going to give us 48 pi, right? And if you wanted to find the area and find n, right, you can just do n equals 12 times 48, which is going to be 576 pi. Or you could do it with plugging in the 24 for r, right? And that would be 24 squared pi, and that also gets you 576. So you can check your work like that. Either way, it worked out. Okay, so this one's just about knowing the relationship between the formulas, using the info they give us, and then working it out. So if you have questions on this one or any of the previous ones, let me know. If you want more questions like this or have specific circle questions you want to go over, also let me know, and I'll talk to you all soon.